Previously on Yorick to Diamond. The journey starts as the young gravedigger sets out on a new quest to achieve the Season 10 Diamond. But the season is different, as he has now harnessed the power of the shovel, making him stronger than ever before. However, even with his immense power, he was placed in bronze. Now he is forced to start from dirt bottom once again. Will this new start prove disastrous? Will bronze be a problem? Find out today!
So for our first game, we're laning against Set. Now Set is a very annoying champion for Yorick, since you can't really do much in lane, but if the Set is clueless, you can actually take advantage of that. This one was very clueless, so I'll show another Set game after this, but basically level 1 to 6 you can't really do much. Level 1 you just play passive, make sure you don't get hit by his W and just farm. This Set player wasn't attacking me, he was just letting me farm up for free. I'm guessing he's new to Set, so he doesn't know the limitations. In fact, now watching the replay, he hasn't attacked me at all the way up to level 6. No idea what this Set guy is thinking. And to top it all off, he isn't actually a bronze player. He's a Season 9 Diamond 4 player. So he should have at least some knowledge of how to play aggressive. For some reason he's not doing it. Maybe he's scared of my presence. But yeah, it's a free lane. And I'm going to show you what happens if you just let the Yorick farm up to level 6. Before I do that, I want to show you a major mistake Set just done right now. And it's so common in this elo, I don't know who's teaching him this, but he went back to base without collapsing the minions under my tower. And what I mean by that is just to get the whole minion wave under my tower so my tower attacks the minions. He just left out the most randomest spot for me to freeze for free. And this means I'm going to get XP advantage if he does not TP in, which of course he doesn't do because he doesn't understand. So as you saw there, he just missed a whole wave of minions. That's 7 minions, that's a whole level worth of minions. Yes, he can easily break it with his W, but it's too late now, the mistake has been done. He just missed a whole level worth of minions. And yes, he might have a small item advantage, but that's meaningless if I get 6 before him and I actually press the lead. So obviously I get my 6 first, and if I can land all my abilities, it doesn't matter if he has an item advantage, I will win the all in. And that's exactly what happens. On top of that, I burned his flash, and now I still have an XP advantage and I have a kill advantage, so I'm going to have an item advantage. And he burns his TP anyway, so that whole point of him trying to get a free back and to come in with an item was pointless now. And that's something I want to get across. Make sure you collapse waves under the tower before you back, or you're going to be put in a situation like this Set is. It's easier if you're a Yorick because the ghouls can auto push, so you just need 4 ghouls and they'll probably push it in for you. But for most champs, and even sometimes for Yorick, just make sure you collapse the wave under the tower before you back, if you're planning not to TP back in. So I'm going to show you how to all in a Set that doesn't know how to play the champ after level 6. Just land your E, box him in, auto attack him, use your Q sometimes, and make sure you don't get hit by his main hit ability, which is his W, and it's easier said than done because it's so big you can't really dodge it anyways. But this Set actually used his W first, so it barely did any damage. And after seeing this, you're probably thinking, why am I showing you how to play against a Set with someone that doesn't know how to play Set in the first place? And you are probably right, so let's move on to the next game. So a new game and there's a new Set, and just like all the other Sets you face, you need to play passive level 1 to 6. One thing you should notice is that I didn't leash my jungler and this Set did. So what the Set should know is that Olaf started blue, and Olaf players usually do a full clear before they gank a lane. So he's gonna full clear the blue side, do red and come top, so that will take around 3 to 4 minutes. And the Set should know this. I just wanna drop some general knowledge, this will help you in your games as well. Of course, this Set does not have that knowledge and he pushes it all the way to my tower, still playing hyper aggressive and not respecting the Olaf gank. So he's overpushed right now, Olaf is very close and it's pretty much a free kill. And potentially I could have beat him 1v1. All I had to do is just dodge his W, which doesn't sound right because there's literally no way you can dodge it. It's just way too big and you have to basically flash or predict when he's going to do it to get away from it. So that's why it's really annoying to face him as a Yorick in the early levels because you can't just phase tank it and win it. So he's somewhat of a Yorick counter when it comes to laning phase because he beats you in lane, but you can survive it pretty easily unlike an Aurelia or a Jack, so he's not a super hard counter. So first item back I would get a Phage because I needed tankiness and it gives you extra AD and it basically gives you the best stats needed to face a set because it gives you tankiness and damage. And I'm 6 so I can 1v1 him now. He for some reason wants to really abuse my maiden and I'm not letting that happen, so I all in him and I win it. That 1v1 wasn't really a 1v1, that's just him being an idiot, so here's another clip of me 1v1ing him. I may have missed my cage this time, but I dodged the most important ability he has, which is his W, and so it's an easy win after that. And that's a general rule I would say against Set. If he misses his W, or he uses it way too early, it should be a nice all-in and you should be able to win it if you can kill him quick enough. Alright, that's enough of Set gameplay, let's move on to the next game. Okay, so we're now facing the Gangplank, which is a skill matchup, and obviously I have the skill advantage. What I would advise you to do is if you don't have the skill advantage, that's if you're the same elo as the Gangplank, or you're in a high enough elo where they know that they can poke you out really hard in the early game, then I would go with the Doran Shield start instead of the Corrupt Import, because you need to survive the early game and get a first back Sheen and then play aggressive. But I don't do that because I've got the skill advantage and I think the Gangplank doesn't really know how to play Gangplank, so I go with the Corrupt Import start so I can have some early all-ins and potentially get kills. So what you do early level against Gangplank is you don't get hit by his Q when he has the grasp up, but it is inevitable, you will get hit by it, just minimize the time you get hit by it. I had a really bad start because I tanked 2 hits from the jungle camp. I wasn't really focusing, I was reading chat. Jana was basically saying she's not going to play properly because I can carry or something like that. But yeah, I wasn't focusing and you can see here I've got a bad start. I had to use Corrupt Import pretty early. But even through all that, I'm going to show you how I still get a kill in the early game. So as you've seen there, I was just minimizing getting hit by him too much, trying not to get hit by his barrels. This whole time I've just been farming and I've been stacking my ghouls ready to do an all-in when the time comes. I see him overstep slightly, land my E, and I know he's going to be slowed down, so I run into him and start auto-attacking him. Notice how I use my W when I'm certain I'm going to land it because I really want to get this kill. So I run into him and that's when it's the easiest time to land it because he's right into you. Then I pull off the 200 IQ Yorick move right here and block his passageway so you can't run out when the W's down, since I'm too dummy fixed so you can't run past me. And this whole time he's panicking, he doesn't know what he's going to do and I'm just slapping him to death. So a few minutes gone by, I can't really do much in lane, he's playing too passive, so I push it in and I roam. There's a Syndra mid and she's pretty immobile, and if I box her in she basically can't do anything, so it's a free kill. And Elise is ganking mid as well, so we do a double gank from both sides, and it's pretty unfortunate for Syndra, but yeah, I pick up the kill and she wastes a summoner. And just like that, she misses her wave, she has no summoner, and Akali can get free CS, and that's what I'm saying about spread your lead. I've been saying it so many episodes now, I sound like a broken record. Roam when you can, and take the jungler's camp when you can. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this game, and I don't really want to commentate every single part, so what I'm going to do is just play it out with some music in the background, and you guys can witness it yourself. you guys have read the title, this is a game that led me to getting banned. I'm not going to explain how to play against a Nocturne, I'm just going to let this go on the background whilst I tell you what happened and what's going to happen to the series now since this account is now banned. So as most of you know, hand leveling an account from level 1 to 30 so I can play ranked takes a very long time. And most of us don't have the free time to be hand leveling an account, we got better stuff to do. So I went ahead and bought a level 30 account. These accounts are unranked, they're fresh accounts, they've been botted to level 30, which I'll explain right now. It's basically these guys have set up automated ways to play Twisted Tree Line continuously up to level 30 and then they sell it in large batches online to make profit. So I got this account to make the series and I didn't want to obviously waste my time hand leveling it. So that's where we are right now. This terrible negative win rate Nocturne top player is who I'm playing against right now. And I'm basically smashing him in lane, of course because he's horrible. And obviously I'm going to carry the game because, yeah, I'm smurfing, I'm going to carry the game. And then he has the audacity to try blackmail me. Since obviously botting is against Riot terms of services, he found out that the account is botted from looking at my match history. And so he says, I'm going to send a report ticket to Riot Games if you do not leave the game so he can get a free win because he's horrible and he needs a free win. Obviously I'm not going to do that, and yeah, I carried the game and he must have sent a ticket because 20 hours later the account is now banned. So essentially I got snitched on by a player because he got destroyed in lane, which is the most pathetic thing I've ever encountered in this game. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to postpone the series for a later date, and yeah, I'm just gonna carry on with my other endeavors, other content, and we'll get back to it eventually. I mean, I got another unranked account, but I'm not gonna do it again right now because it takes forever to actually rank up these accounts. I went 10-0 in placements and I got bronze too. I don't know what Riot has done to season 10 MMR, but MMR for unranked accounts are really messed up. So that's the end of the series right now. I'm sorry for the abrupt ending, but thanks to this loser I can't do any more episodes right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more knowledgeable content, and I'll see you in the next one.